Hi everybody, it's Bill Whittle. I just wanted to take a moment to tell you what's at stake coming up in this November to see if I could get you to understand how important this is if you don't already. If we don't win the House and keep the Senate in November, here's what's going to happen. The first thing that's going to happen is when the new Congress is seated on January 3rd, the first article of business will be impeachment proceedings against Donald Trump. If we lose the House. If we lose the House and the Senate, Donald Trump will be impeached. You can have my word for this. It's a personal power vendetta for them because he's the only person that's been able to stop them. And number two, they will do the same thing to Brett Kavanaugh. It's going to be ruled by mob and by allegation, and it might as well be the French Revolution. It's catastrophe for the country, and we saw it happen just now, and we know how close it was. But if we win, they're finished. We need you to get as excited as you were in 2016, and then you need to double or triple that. We need to get every single person we can to the polls. They're mad as hornets right now, but all of their numbers have slipped. And if we can finish this job, we will have a free country again. That's what's at stake.
Hello, my name is Ginny Sand with Connect the Dots. The Democrats have determined that they need to take over key congressional House seats that are currently held here in California so that they and their mob rule can sweep the country and take over control of the House in the next election. We cannot let that happen, and we don't have to let that happen. And if we all do our parts, we can actually rescue this state from the loony bin that's been left to us by the left. We can actually save California. Dana Rohrabacher is our longest serving and most conservative member of the House here in California. He's in the 48th District in Orange County, and they are so desperate to overturn this seat and get rid of him. They have thrown everything at him, and the race today is virtually a tie. Because he's so important to us, we need his voice, we need his experience in the House, we need to save that seat, and so therefore he really, really needs us. Another incumbent we need to get behind is Steve Knight in the 25th District in Antelope Valley, Simi Valley, and Santa Clarita. Steve is very popular in his district, but they have thrown everything they can against him, and he is currently down in the polls by 2 points. Contact his offices in Palmdale, Santa Clarita, and Simi Valley and ask him what he needs you to do. Get behind him. Mimi Walters is an incumbent who represents the 45th District in Orange County, California in Irvine. And her offices have been under siege by a George Soros-backed mob for months. And despite that, she is still within the margin of error. She is just down by a few points. Let's not let that happen. Let's not let them win. Let's get behind Mimi Walters and not let the mob win. And then there's a 10th district in the San Joaquin Valley represented by Jeff Denham. He's been given some support recently by Tony Perkins' Family Research Council, which you may have heard was designated as a hate group by the Southern Poverty Law Center and denied a booth at Politicon. He is down by several points and really does need our help. So please call his offices in Modesto and find out what you can do. In the 39th district, Ed Royce's old seat, runs a wonderful candidate by the name of Young Kim. That is in North Orange County and East LA, and it's virtually a tie. This race is neck and neck. We do not want to lose this seat, so please get behind Young Kim in the 39th. And finally, we come to the 49th in Orange County, Darrell Issa's old seat. Now, the left has been protesting that seat forever, and they are desperate to flip it. But we have a terrific candidate. Her name is Diane Harkey, and despite what she's endured the last few months, she is only a couple of points behind. So if we get behind Diane Harkey, we can definitely hold on to that seat, and they are going to be so unhappy. Let's make them really unhappy. And now enough of the meat and potatoes. Now we have dessert. There are 3 delightful candidates that are all challengers, and every single one of them could win. The first is Roxanne Hogue, who's running for the California Assembly in District 46 in Studio City and Sherman Oaks. Elizabeth Heng is running for a House seat in the 16th District in Fresno. And Kimberlyn Brown Pelzer is running in the 36th District in Palm Springs and Palm Desert. Trust me, go to their websites, their district. They are absolutely terrific candidates. They all have videos, and we can really surprise them. So what would it take, and how happy would you be if we were able to win these races, and we were able to maintain our majority in the House, and save Trump's agenda and all of his victories? Well, you know what? That's what it's going to take. That's what you need to give in donations and time and effort to pull this off, because we can do it. And in doing so, we can hand those Democrats the second biggest political shock of their lives. Let's deny the mob, let's defeat the Democrats, and let's keep the House for Trump in 2018.